Welcome back to the Comic Book ASM Artist. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be looking at my Seinfeld collection. Now, the way I justify doing it on this channel is because I actually have a comic book appearance of the whole gang from Seinfeld. So that will be the closing piece that I show off, as well as a signature. Whose signature? Well, you'll have to find out, won't you? So, yeah, we'll just go through all my stuff here. I do have Funkos and things to show off too, but I'm going to kind of switch back and forth between everything so it's not too monotonous. So, yeah, I hope you just relax and enjoy. So, first off, we have this is the puffy shirt. This was included as an extra whenever they released seasons 4 and 5 together on a set. Actually, no, it was seasons 5 and 6. 4 was actually released by itself. But yeah, so this shirt here is obviously the puffy shirt. And this is from the episode where Jerry got talked into wearing this by Kramer's girlfriend, who was a low talker. So, why not hand in hand? I'll do some soft speaking to go with the low talking in this episode here. And a fun little thing about this episode is actually in the Smithsonian Museum. So the real one you can go see. It's in an actual museum somewhere. So, but this is just a little reproduction of it. Alright, next we have, this was another pack-in bonus for the original season set for Seinfeld. Here we have, this is the pilot, and this is done in the way that they actually wrote all the Seinfeld episodes was just with a big old legal pad. So this is all scanned in. This is Jerry's actual handwriting here. This is how he worked on every show, and you can see he scratched through stuff and moved it around. They did have like writers' rooms and stuff like that. But yeah, this shows how he would write, and it's just kind of unique. It's all the way scanned in here. So and this is from season 4, the pilot, when they're pitching the show about the show on Seinfeld. We'll show off some pops now. So here is Jerry. This is just the normal one. He's got his stand-up mic there. I'm not going to be able to fit them all on frame. Not how I wanted to anyway. Here's George. And there's Kramer. And then we have Elaine. I wish they had 2 versions of this one. Elaine wore her glasses, but not so much that I think it should be on her regular pop. So I'm tempted to get another one, actually snip the glasses off on this. I don't even recall her wearing them specifically in this outfit, but I mean, I'm probably wrong, but yeah, I do like the look of these pops, but that's just my one gripe, is I wish her main one didn't have the glasses on her. So alright, now we have a few more pack-in bonuses here. We have some Seinfeld playing cards. Once again, this was from the original season's gift set here, and even in the box they make a nice little noise. But so yeah, they are on the face cards here. And they use different photos on each one. This one, granted, looks like it's just a mirrored image. Here's a Jerry. But yeah, see, this one's a different image of her. They probably used two on each, I would imagine, the other one of her. And then Kramer is the ace. And then they're all together on the Joker card there. There's George. Yeah, see, two different. There's Jerry there. Other one. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, no, that's the same, just mirrored. So yeah, it looks like they just used the same image of them on a few different ones. Alright, then we have from that little pack and bonus as well, they had the Monk's salt and pepper shakers that are in the ketchup and mustard bottles that are on the table whenever they go to the cafe together. So yeah, this is the place where they hang out. Kind of strange branded like this. And I'm tempted to try to find small napkins to put in here. There's just one on either side, but still just kind of a fun little piece here. So yeah, this was another pack and bonus with that original gift set. Let's show off a few more pops here. We have Newman, which ironically, this pop came to me. I was trying to, get him as fast as I could, and some people were getting theirs earlier or whatever. So I tried to pre-order him on Amazon because they were all just kind of said they were ready to ship more or less. So pre-ordered him on there, and two came. First one came damaged, and then that one I needed to replace. So the next one came, and it was also damaged. So ironically, the mailman here was double damaged in shipping. So I just went down to the HQ and bought another Newman. So and then we have the Soup Nazi. In this one, he's doing his pointing, so he's doing his no soup for you thing. They do have another one coming out, which I have pre-ordered from. It's a Walmart exclusive. Comes with a t-shirt as well. And hopefully that'll be along in a couple weeks or so. I think they moved it out to the 21st of July. But if I see it earlier, of course, I'll cancel that pre-order. And in his version there, he's actually pouring the soup into a cup. So initially I was just going to get the one with the t-shirt, but I didn't want to wait for that one for so long. So, because I've got these all just displayed nicely in my studio up here. Because, yeah, Seinfeld was like one of my favorite shows growing up, and a big one I watched through college and stuff, and people would always borrow my DVD sets. And we got the Kramer in his underwear here. This was from when he modeled on the show. So, yeah, this is the Amazon exclusive one, but I appreciated when they mailed this out. They actually put it in a sorter, which is something that they don't typically do. So, I was really glad that they did that, since this was, the exclusive one. So, but what's silly is they had this one in a sorter, which makes sense. It's the exclusive one. But when I ordered that one, I also ordered the puffy shirt Jerry. And this one wasn't in a sorter, and he's actually damaged here on the back. Yeah, Amazon is really good about replacing him. You just have to click the box that says they're damaged, and then you return it to like a local UPS store, or oddly enough, Kohl's sometimes takes them. And yeah, then they'll send you out another one. So they sent me another one of these too, and that one was also damaged. So this one and my other one are going to be on their way to get returned. And then I'll just get a third one from the HQ. So alright, and then go with that puffy shirt Funko we have. This was the promotional pin that they had at Walmart that they wore on their vests for when it came out. See, there's the 2 seasons that came out together that year. And so, yeah, the cashier was nice enough to give me this button when I told them that I really liked it. So yeah, they hooked me up with this nice little button here. So, and then the pack and bonus too with that puffy shirt gift set, we had another script, but this one was like whenever they finish up and type it out here. So this is like when they're doing their table reads here. So this is done. You can see everyone's parts and who says what and all that sort of cool stuff. So yeah. And then this shows, I think, what they needed to build for sets for the day, or where to shoot for the day. And then we have some random notes in the front here, which doesn't look like much for sure. Little direction, maybe some notes for how to act. Let's see if there's anything. No. So naturally, this is the box that all of it came in here. Each side has characters from the show on it, except for this side. And yeah, I had to repair it before. And then it says Seinfeld all the way around, but I would bump my nice light there if I did that. So, but yeah, there was a box for the puffy shirt one too, where it was just cut out in the front and then showed the shirt and then the scene around the box. But I didn't like that one as much, so I just consolidated all the pack-ins in here, and then I just have all the singular DVD seasons on my shelf. Alright, so now there's some kind of fun random pops here. We have Holistic George. This was from the episode, I believe, when he has the heart attack, and then they talk to the natural healer guy who, you know, makes him put this triangle on his head and got him purple and all this sort of thing here. He tells Jerry that he's been eating too much dairy. So yeah, this one is a Target exclusive. This pre-order was canceled like 4 times based upon my card. Every time they would run it would be when I was waiting to get paid. So I got lucky, and about whenever it released was when I got paid again, so I didn't miss it. And then this one I don't even remember here. This is the Urban Sombrero Elaine, which I really don't recall this particular bit. But yeah, I looked it up on YouTube afterwards, and yeah, totally a scene with her with a giant sombrero on her head. But I just cannot for the life of me really recall that episode. So I actually almost didn't even buy this pop, but then I was like, well, it's going to be like, you know, one of those glaring ones. Like I have all except for this one pop. So just decided to get it and round it out, because total there are 16 in normal sized pops. So they stack neatly 4x4. So just need it for that. We have a golf Kramer here. This is a Funko Shop exclusive. And this is actually my least favorite Kramer as well. I know he liked to golf and stuff, but I don't, recall this specific outfit in particular. Him wearing, I'm sure he did. But, yeah, I don't really recall it. Next I got the coffee table book here. And sadly enough, it is not a full recreation of the coffee table book that Kramer had pitched. I was hoping it would have some little fold-out legs on the bottom, but no, it's just a normal book. Really nice, though. It's got this matte finish on it, and it collects all the episodes in here, and it's got little fun facts about them and stuff like that. This was included with they did a full season collection set. I actually recently just got it off of eBay just to kind of round it out because I wanted this book, and then the big thing I wanted in it comes with the exclusive to this book right here, hour-long roundtable section. You could get part of this on the final season DVD, but the full thing you could only get inserted into this book. So I actually got the full set too, but the set itself I didn't care for because the discs were literally just the discs from this here, and they're in this weird like taped stacked square, and it's very loose. It's all just the thin plastic sheets for each page on it, and actually a lot of the discs were scratched on there. Even turning them, some of the sealant on the spine of it broke. And if I were to scrap my original seasons like this, that take up, quite a bit of space, it wouldn't work too well, because the thing I wanted to show you here is with this coffee table book, it acts as literally a plot synopsis for everything. But the big thing here, like we see, this is the puffy shirt, for instance. It says episode 66. And all this, the air date, and all this is cool, and you get fun facts and all this sort of stuff. But in the DVDs, how they're packaged here is just through season in episodes 1 through 24 for each disc. So if you have this book in the discs, it's not going to say, oh, I want to watch the puffy shirt, let's look for episode 66 on the thing. You'll get close because you can look for the season, but it just says episodes 1 through 5, or all the way through 24. So if you're looking specifically for episode 66, it's going to be a little harder to find. So you have to go find the season and then just kind of do the math. But this is literally shows you which episodes are on the back. The presentation is not as nice as this here, but this is a bigger pain in the butt to try to find the episodes. This, it's literally pull out the disc. Oh, I want to watch this episode. And then you have it right here. So, and even if you pull out, season 5 and say, I want to watch this episode, just flip it over and look on the back real quick. Pull out that disc, but you can't do that with this. So that's why I chose to hold on to my just original DVDs. So yeah, I rebought them so I could get the book. But if you're not familiar with the DVDs, they all just show each of the cast members in a different photo shoot image here. And then they're really great. They have extras and notes about nothing and yada yada yada, trivia, things like that. So really cool. I highly recommend them, even if you're streaming them on whatever service has them now. Yeah. Alright, we got a couple last Funkos here I have. So this is Kramer from episode 1 of Seinfeld. This is his first appearance, so he doesn't have his trademark hair. This is when he's asking Jerry, do you have any meat? And he's got his meat inside there. And this is when he was a shut-in in the apartment, and he actually had a different name for legal reasons at the time, because Kramer was actually someone that Larry David, one of the co-writers, main writer, him and Jerry were the main writers, knew. So I'm trying to remember. I think his name was Cranston, if I remember. And Jerry calls him that. You can just barely hear it, but he's like, "Ah, Cranston," or something to that effect. Whenever he spoils the result of the baseball game, Jerry's trying to keep secret until he can sit down and watch it after he taped it. So yeah, people are like, "Oh, this doesn't look like him." It's like, yeah, well, this is what literally his first appearance was. So pretty cool when you think about that. And then this is another obscure one. This is whenever he helped to get this statue back. This was George's parents' statue he left at Seinfeld's house. And the person who was cleaning Jerry's apartment stole this from his house. Or his apartment, rather. So Kramer found out where that guy was and pretended to be pretty much Joe Friday from Dragnet, and had him pressed up against the wall and took back this statue here. So another fun moment, and something, initial people look at it and they're like, "Oh, it doesn't look like Kramer." It's like, well, he was in disguise in that episode, and it just kind of seals that moment. So I'll show you the back now that we have all the pops here. And this doesn't show all of the obscure ones. I showed you like these guys. But yeah, I am missing just a few more. There's a Jerry holding a Pez that's coming from one of my friends. And then there is the soup Nazi pouring the soup. And then there's the Jerry in his baseball tee, his ringer tee. So I don't have that one. But I'm real close to completing this set. So pretty cool. Next we have a slightly larger pop here. So this is based on the painting of the Kramer. So we got him right there. And all through college I actually had this painting hanging on my dorm door. So pretty cool to have this as a moment here. And yeah, this is a Target exclusive. And this was another one that my friend found for me and mailed it out to me. I hooked him up with that Ghost Rider that you guys saw in the previous haul video. And yeah, so he traded me this and a few more other things. So helping each other out. Once again, I can't recommend the Gastlecast enough. It's, collectors helping collectors. So if you want to join a group where everyone's not trying to price gouge and are treating everyone fairly, join them. So I'll leave a link once again in the description. So yeah, this is kind of like how they do the Funko albums, and this pulls out too, but I like it in the sleeve here. And you can hang it too. There's little holes in the back. I don't know if you can see too well. Right there, see? So you can actually hang this on the wall if you wanted to. They do this. They have the Funko like albums and stuff, and they have like the Superman ones coming. So, and then there's a Batman one coming too. So yeah, one thing here, this is the painting in the back, but I think they did a better rendering it on this t-shirt here. So yeah, this is another t-shirt they did. This was actually a Amazon exclusive, so if you like this one, you gotta go on there to try to find it. I think it was just around $15 or so. So yeah, this isn't even, because this looks more like a painting here. So I'm surprised they didn't use the exact same painting inside there. Like, this is a lot better, see? But I'm not complaining. I have both versions, so. But this doesn't look so much like a painting as this does. I was really impressed with the caliber of quality and detail on the shirt here. So really nice. And I do have the other shirts coming too. They were like Walmart ones. So once again, those are on pre-order till like the 21st as well. Yeah, I don't think you can see it too well from this angle, but this is the thing. This is called Funko Moments. And each of them comes with a piece of Jerry's apartment. And you snap it together, and when you're all done, you have a full scene. But it's really just a room. Like, a scene never happened ahead. So they come with the little figures, too. We have Newman, Uncle Leo, Kramer, Elaine, Jerry, and then this is actually the chase for George here. There's another one. There's a chase for each of these guys. So this is the only chase I have, but I really just wanted it mainly for the apartment here. So, but yeah, it's cool that, they're just this detailed. I don't know if you've seen it before, but they used to have a model of this apartment you could get, and it cost around like $400, and they even lowered it a bit, but this is a much better solution, obviously, to that. So, but you have to be careful even when it's all assembled like this. Even though stuff clicks in, it does fall apart pretty easily, and all the furniture here is loose too. So, but I want to show you real quick. They do have the detail here of the Superman statue, which is in all the episodes on the back shelf, as well as on the fridge. You kind of see it there too. See the Superman fridge magnet. So pretty cool that it's got even those elements there, because I know there's legal reasons and all that sort of crap. So, and then I actually ordered another one by mistake. I was trying to order Kramer, and I ordered another Jerry. So this is what it comes with. These are the initial, what it looks like in the box here. And each of these are only $8, so not bad. It's this big, huge quality box. Something in this size box normally is like a $30 ride or moment or whatever for Funkos. So the fact that this is $8, and then yeah, you can build the whole thing if you buy all 6. So pretty cool, and was glad that it was affordable, because I almost didn't get these, and then yeah, it's just like I might as well, they're only $8. So I don't think Funko's gonna do another set. These aren't selling super well, but they're really cool once you realize that, yeah, they all snap together, and the price isn't bad on them either. So, all right, next we have the Seinfeld. I'm telling you for the last time on Broadway here. This is a collection of pretty much most of the jokes he's told for all the openers on the episodes. This is him supposedly retiring his material, all of his old material. That's why it's called I'm Telling You for the Last Time. So, and then there's a couple other little bonus scenes on here too, I guess. So, this was a HBO special. And then randomly inside of it, I remember whenever it came out, not with all the weird meme status we have now, but I had clipped a newspaper article here about the Bee movie when it had released, because this was the first time in a while that Jerry had done anything, so it was kind of a big deal. Yeah, you can see the date of the article there and stuff. So yeah, definitely just kind of a fun little movie, I don't know why I didn't clip the rest of this image here, though. Maybe just to save space. But yeah, just kind of fun to have that. And then there's another movie. I actually don't have it. I'll throw an image of it up on the screen. It's called Jerry Seinfeld Comedian. And it is a documentary about Jerry trying to make new material on the road, which is actually pretty difficult. You even get to see him get heckled and bombed in some spots on stage. So, it's kind of humbling and crazy. The man was doing comedy for years and years, and then he issued himself the challenge, I'm going to make new material and all this sort of stuff. And yeah, it's hard for him. Even a seasoned comedian, it was hard for him to get some new material up there and show it to the people. So, but it's not just his journey. There's 2 or 3 other comedians, and it shows them all at different spots in their career. So we've got someone who's really confident. We've got someone who's starting out. We have someone kind of in the middle, and it just kind of shows the ups and downs of being a stand-up comedian. So it's really insightful for people who want to do stand-up and stuff, to kind of see a snapshot of what life is like a little bit, the real struggle, even though it's not the same as physical work and all this type of stuff. Being a comedian can be tough work too. So, and there was certainly a period in my life where I wanted to do stand-up and stuff too. I have a lot of funny moments that will just randomly pop into my head, but I feel like I'd probably be better suited for like a writer's room than to be like a front man type of situation with comedy. So, but yeah, I've always loved comedy. So, to round things out here, we have sign language here. So this is Jerry's like first book that he wrote. It's just a little thin book here, and yeah, it just kind of it goes through a lot of the jokes that you would hear him tell from the opener with some other material too. And then I wanted to show you. This is his new book here. This is This Anything? Which is, you know, whenever comedians are writing, they're always writing stuff down and then asking their friends or family, do you think this is funny? Do you think this is anything? And then they'll go into, you know, their joke or whatever. So that's what the title is all about. And we get to see Jerry through the ages. So the initial outset of this, didn't really know what to expect. Kind of hoping for a more biopic look at Jerry's life and stuff, but a lot of it is really just straight up the presenting of jokes and material here. It goes through decades though, so which is kind of helpful because you know not every type of joke ages well. So it's kind of like, okay, well, I understand why, you know, he wrote this at this time and that sort of thing, because jokes don't always stay funny. So it goes through the decades rather than, you know, oh, the section's about this sort of stuff. So, and then each section we get to see, here's an early Jerry here with his lustrous hair. But what I loved about this here, and I'll show specifically, so a lot of this too is stuff you would hear from the opening monologues. So here, yeah, we have the job interview. It's like dating because the tension there's and all this sort of stuff. It's like a job interview. So, but the pacing of it here, it's written out as sentences, right? So the same material is in this book here. I've got it bookmarked. See, this is more written in paragraph form. He says dating is pressure and tension and all this sort of stuff here. But this is more fine-tuned. This is like listening to him deliver his stand-up material here, which I've heard they even have this on audio too. So kind of tempted to get it to literally just hear him deliver these jokes and stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to or not. But yeah, so that's what I like about it. It's not typed out like this. It's trimmed down and concise and, you know, punched up here. So and then, yeah, I'm sure you noticed by the cover there, this is signed by Jerry right there. So pretty cool. I was really fortunate to get this. I think I just paid around $60 or something like that for it. I can suspect he was probably going to do a book tour with it, but then with COVID and all that sort of stuff, he just went the route of doing some book plates and then they put him in there. So, but yeah, I'm glad I was able to get it, and super thankful because getting his signature for $60 is quite the feat. I think right now you can get some stuff signed by old Jason Alexander George for around $100 on a few sites right now. So it's nice that I was able to get that for that price. So that's your signature. Real quick, I forgot about this little random funko keychain that I got, so it's kind of fun. And then it says Seinfeld on the back with the little funko crowns. Here it is, Seinfeld and the Gang's first comic book appearance. But even as a kid, I remember this. So this is Batman, Gotham Adventures #4. And yeah, so we're treated to them right here. This is not a detailed look at them. But yeah, here they are. So George doesn't look so great, but Elaine Kramer and Jerry definitely look very much like each other. So, and what I appreciated about this too is it's a full scene. It's not just like, oh, this is them in the background. This is them having a full-on altercation with Batman and Catwoman, so you're seeing them get a beat down here, so kind of funny. And then, yeah, so Jerry gets cornered here. He's the last one to go. And then he just cracks and tells Catwoman everything. And they're just left hanging, so just kind of fun. So, alright, well, I think that's everything I had. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you're big Seinfeld fans like me. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see down below. And as always, you all have a super slumber. Thanks. Bye.